2 days ago, we told you about a Chinese submarine that surprised a U.S. aircraft carrier out in the Pacific. Turns out it was shadowing our fleet, and U.S. officials caught way off guard demanded to know why. The Chinese pleaded ignorance. Well, now we learn of a new government report that says China is spying on us, stealing not only our military secrets, but our technology research as well. So what exactly are the Chinese up to, and what is the United States going to do about it? Joining us now is Peter Brookes. He is a senior fellow at the Heritage Foundation and commissioner of the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission, which put together this report being submitted to Congress. Peter, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
You read this, and at first it's like, the Chinese, what? Huh? They're stealing what? Let's start first with the one that sounds scarier, which is the military secrets, because this report suggests that that is among the things they are doing. What are they doing, and how are they doing it?
Well, Megan, China is now our #1 counterintelligence threat. Back during the Cold War, we talked about the Russians, but today it's China. The FBI says in the next 10 to 15 years, China will remain our #1 counterintelligence threat. They're aggressively collecting intelligence in the United States. China wants to be the preeminent power in the Pacific as well as the world, and the United States currently is the world's greatest power, and they're looking to catch up with us as quickly as possible.
So basically, they don't want to do their own research. They just want to see what we have and steal it.
Why not steal the technology? Why take all the time and effort and money to develop it when you can steal it? And they've been successful at this. I mean, going back into the late 1990s, Chris Cox, who's head of the SEC now, when he was a member of Congress, put together the Cox Commission report on Chinese espionage and talked about them even stealing some of our nuclear weapons secrets. But it continues. In fact, the FBI says today, Megan, that the caseload of Chinese espionage cases in Silicon Valley increases 20 to 30% every year.
Wow. And it is not just our military secrets, but it's also, now we find out, our technology, our manufacturing secrets. They're planning spies at U.S. businesses to figure out how we develop products?
Well, they're interrelated. We call this, in the business, we call this dual-use technology. Technology could be used in your toaster or in your F-15. I mean, there are a lot of those things out there. China has as many as 3,500, that's 3,500 front companies in here in the United States that look like real companies but are actually here to collect intelligence against the United States military and high-technology targets.
So what do we do about it, Peter?
Well, we have some real challenges. I mean, we have to put more effort towards the counterintelligence, especially against the Chinese. And this is something that the Commission has pointed out in its report that will be released today. It can actually be seen at uscc.gov. But the thing is that we're also very distracted by the war on terror. The FBI is responsible not only for counterterrorism in the United States, but counterintelligence. And China, with the world's third largest intelligence agencies, are significant challenges to us. So we really need to put more resources to this, because these are our crown jewels. The way we maintain our economic and military competitiveness in the world is through our technology in places like Silicon Valley and our defense firms. And if we can't protect that, that's going to be undermined.
Wow. Very interesting. We're looking forward to reading that report. Peter Brookes, thanks so much for the update.
Thank you.
All right.